Hey guys and gals, my name is Kuars and welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be kind of skewing away from my usual formula of what I talk about in terms of topics on this fucking channel, but honestly I don't really, now I'm thinking about it, I don't really have like a trend of things, of like topics that I really talk about, so I don't think this is that out of the ordinary, but whatever. As for the topic of this video, let me just give a little bit of a like a prefix, alright? First of all, I'm Turkish. You guys probably know this if you've watched any of my other videos where, you know what, I actually don't mention it that much on my actual videos, but if you watched a live stream or something, you definitely know this. But anyway, that's important because, guess what? Recently, and by recently I mean like since last year or something, I have started listening to a lot of Turkish songs. That's right, I wasn't really listening to Turkish songs before, which is a little fucking weird if you ask me. The Turkish boy doesn't listen to Turkish music? That's fucking weird. But anyway, here we are in 2026 and finally I've gone onto that shit. With a couple of recommendations from my friends and also just like stumbling upon random songs on Spotify through like Discover Weeklies and like right-clicking on a song and then saying bring me to this song's radio and shit like that, I think I have surmised a pretty good catalog of Turkish music. Now, give me a moment of your fucking day, alright? Even if you don't speak Turkish, just hang on because I'm gonna put you on some peak. Like, obviously, if you speak Turkish, it helps a lot, right? If you speak the language of the song that you're listening to, it helps with the enjoyment of the song, no shit. But like even without that, I think you can still enjoy these songs, and I'm also going to tell you why I enjoy these songs, so maybe that can be like interesting thing to listen to, but whatever. Okay, look, I'm not going to say that this is the best video idea. Okay, you guys voted for this. That's right, I'm fucking putting the blame on you guys. I posted this shit on my Discord, 2-3. Look at that shit. You guys wanted this. You didn't want the ET video. Now you get the fucking Turkish rap video, okay? Now, I don't care. I'm also going to format this in a top 5 manner, just so it's a little bit more interesting, and I'll go from number 5 to number 1, and maybe put some honorable mentions in there. Okay, I'm just telling you how the video is gonna be, just so you don't click off. Okay, please stay. I need the views, please. Okay, starting off with number 5. Honestly, this was kind of hard to decide, but I think I will put my number 5 as Yarım Kalan Sigara by number 1 and Melek Mosso. Now, this song is like iconic, at least to me, right? I didn't even like until I heard it kind of recently in like a Spotify Discovered Weekly, I didn't even remember the song until like the first couple of notes hit and the first singing part hits, and it just flashed back memories. I was like, holy shit, wait, it's that fucking song. And yeah, it's a great song. That's why it's on this list. It's, how do I explain this? Not only are the rapping parts great, the singing part, oh my god, it's fucking ethereal, okay? The reason it's not higher up on this list is because everything else coming up is just a little bit better, right? But like, just keep in mind that everything on this list I see is kind of like in the same boat. Now, I will not be putting the songs in this list in the video, unfortunately, because I'm kind of afraid of copyright, because I mean, it's a video about frickin' songs here, right? We're treading on we're treading on very thin ice here. But if you are interested in some like slow and nice singing and mixed with some like rap, I guess. I don't know if I could call it rap, and it's more like I was about to say slam poetry, but like, you know, like they rhyme, right? But it's less like rap, more like just hip hop, I guess. And not even that. Whatever. Just like if you like slower tracks, I would very much recommend that you listen to this one. Now listen closely if you're not Turkish, because I'm going to explain what the lyrics are, because the lyrics themselves are also pretty nice too, because they are kind of like, not all of them, but a lot of them are criticism of just the world and our country, and unfortunately they still hold up to this day, right? That's kind of sad to think about, but it is what it is. There is just a layer of melancholy on this song where it just feels like okay, look, the title translates to like a cigarette that's half empty or some shit like that. That is definitely not like the best translation of that title, but whatever, I don't care. And it does kind of feel like that, right? It feels like you're smoking a cigarette, thinking of all the fucking bad things in the world, while you can do nothing about it. And you know, that vibe is just very clearly there in this song, and I'm not sure if that was the intended vibe. I'm guessing it was, and assuming that it was, hey, 100% succeeded in giving it that vibe. Now moving on to my number 4 spot. Again, if you're Turkish, you're gonna know this. Ceza Yerli Plaka, right? This song is a classic, okay? Even if you haven't heard this song specifically, you have heard Ceza if you are Turkish at all, right? That motherfucker is called the Turkish Eminem for a good reason, right? He makes good music. And out of all of his songs to put on this list, I don't know, Yerli Plaka just felt like the right choice, right? He has some other songs that are popular, like Holocaust and Fark Var. Like, those songs are also really good, but there's just something about Yerli Plaka that puts it above those two for me. And you could also check those songs as well if you want. Maybe you can go down in the comments and be like, how fucking dare you? You know what, Kuars? I'm gonna fucking unsubscribe and I'm gonna give this video a dislike just because you said that. Okay, maybe you could be like that, but okay, this is my opinion. This whole list are my opinions. So don't get pissy about it, okay? I don't care. But yeah, as for the song itself, I don't know. Unlike the previous one, Yarım Kalan Sigara, I don't think this is a song that you're supposed to, like, look that deep into, right? It's just a bop, right? It's just a fucking time of your life. It is just a good song, and that's really all it needs to be, right? Ceza's voice is incredible, right? The way he rhymes, the way the fucking beat, like, everything about the song is just really fucking good. But it's not good enough to get number 3 spot, which is Hayalin Yeri Yok by Allame. Now, I'll be the bigger man and admit, okay, I'm not that big a fan of Allame's. Not that I am, like, don't like him or anything. I just haven't heard literally any other song of his other than this one. But this one is so good that even with that in mind, I'm putting it at number 3 on this list. Like, it is genuinely, it has, I'm not even kidding, one of the best rhyme schemes I have heard ever in my life. Okay, it is only topped by number 2, but we'll get there in a second. Okay, not only that, but the beat is crazy, and the fucking viciousness in Alame's voice when he's singing this fucking song, it's crazy. Like, I'm feeling the fucking lyrics. Feels like someone shoving a fucking fist up my ass and saying, listen to me, bitch, and then singing fucking songs and rhyming and shit. It's crazy. On top of that, the chorus, which is like a singing part, is also really good. Like, it's honestly stuck in my head. I am very much like holding myself to not sing it right now because that shit is catchy. As for the deeper meaning of this song, the song's title literally just translates to "There's no place for dreams." So there's obviously like a theme of like life being meaningless or something like that, or like your actions being meaningless, you know, your dreams are meaningless, something like that. Obviously I don't actually believe those, but you know, they make pretty good themes to put on a fucking song, don't they? Anyway, now we're on to the aforementioned number 2, which is one of the best songs I have legitimately ever heard in my life. Fırtına by Farazi and Kodes Kahra. Now, first of all, let me tell you guys something. If Farazi is producing a song, you know that shit's already gonna be fire, okay? That man makes some of the best beats I have ever heard in my life. And guess what? That's why he's in the number 2 spot. And Kodes Kahra's voice and rapping is immaculate. This song has one of the best rhyme schemes. Not one of the best. The best rhyme scheme I have ever heard in my life. Genuinely, if you do like one of those, you know, those like videos where they map like the rhymes on like a Kendrick song or like MF Doom song, if you do that same shit to this song, I feel like there's very little lyrics that will not be highlighted because they're a rhyme. Like, genuinely, there are so little wasted words. Everything rhymes into each other. It is genuinely so impressive. I don't even know how you think of half of these rhymes. As for the deeper meaning of the song, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't really care. Like, this song is that good that I genuinely do not give a shit. Even if this song was like some bullshit ass lyrics, I do not care. Right? I do not care. This motherfucker rhymes like there's no tomorrow. I genuinely could not care less. But there are obviously themes of like sadness, a little bit of melancholy, you know, obviously criticism of the world, right? There's a lot of that in just Turkish rap in general, I've noticed. But yeah, the beat done by Farazi is so good, right? It takes a second for the song to actually pick up and the lyrics to start, but when it does, that shit hits you in the face. Kodes Kahra is incredible at rapping, and I am, honestly, after this video, I'm probably going to look at a lot more of his songs because he's just incredible, honestly. But yeah, before we get to the number 1 spot, I do want to give some honorable mentions for some other songs that I really enjoy, but just didn't quite make this list. First up is Parasız İnsan Çöplüğü by Sham. Now, honestly, I kind of wanted to insert Sham somewhere into this list already, but I don't know. Like his songs are good, but he's not as consistently good as some of the other people on this list. And on top of that, I don't know. Like none of his songs. No offense to the guy, by the way. I still love his songs, but like none of his songs could really compete with any of the songs on the list, right? On the top five. So that's why he was kind of relegated to this honorable mention part. Next up on my honorable mentions is İstanbul'da Doğmayan Güneş, and I'm not gonna list out how many people fucking worked on this track on voice, because guess what? Pretty much everyone is here, right? Almost everyone you would want from a good Turkish rap song is on this fucking list, okay? Or on this song, sorry. Like, for example, Farazi is doing the beat, right? Like I said, you already know that shit's gonna be fire. Kudes Kahra is back. Kayra is in, which I'm yet to talk about him, but I'm gonna. And Vinyl Obscura also, which I don't really know that much about him, but he also makes some good songs, I think. This song is pretty much the equivalent of getting the fucking, like, Avengers to do a song. Like, that's how good this fucking lineup is. Unfortunately, though, still doesn't match up to any of the songs on the top 5. However, it is still a very good song, and I would recommend you to listen to it after you listen to the songs in my top 5, obviously. Alright, now enough with the edging. Alright, you guys have been waiting for it, hopefully. I don't know if I don't know how many people are still watching. Hey, if you're still watching this, comment Apple. How about that? Comment Apple and then like something nice on the side. Okay, whatever. Look, let's just get to the number 1, which is Farazi and Kayra, Mevsim Olmayan Mekanlar, Unutulanlar. Now, first of all, this song is from an album called Hayalet Islı, which is already known as one of, if not the best album in Turkish rap history, okay? So obviously a song from that album had to be on this list. And on top of that, Kayra is on this song. And like I said before, I didn't really talk about him up until now, but let me really quickly talk about him because he is known as one of just the legends of like old Turkish rap as far as I know. Obviously I'm not that knowledgeable, but yeah, Kayra is incredibly consistent with his output, right? His rapping is insane, his voice is also insane, you can feel the fucking emotion while he's talking. Alright, so obviously he was also going to be on this list, and the culmination of both, and on top of that, in my opinion, the best song in that album is this song, Unutulanlar. Now, first of all, like every single time he's been on a track, Farazi gives an incredible beat to this track, and on top of that, Kayra being on the first verse, oh my god, he is ecstatic. Alright, he is fucking in that verse slaying it, and the second verse done by Karacalı is even better in my opinion. That is honestly the best part of this song, and I'm not even freaking kidding. Again, I'm not going to play any of these songs for copyright reasons, but if you go and listen to it, you will know what I mean by when I say that when the second verse comes in, it like smashes in. It feels like a dynamic duo, like swapping places, you know what I mean? That shit feels like Aoi Toto and Yuji Itadori, bro. I'm not even fucking kidding. Like, they blend in so well together. Honestly, I'm kind of sad that Kayra and Karacalı are not on the same tracks more often, because I would just like to see them more in general, because they do insanely well on this track. But yeah, this is in my opinion at least, the pinnacle of Turkish rap, and if you're gonna listen to any songs from this list, let this be the one, because it is the best. Again, in my opinion. I have to keep saying that. This is a fucking top 5 list based on my opinion, alright? But yeah, that was pretty much the freaking list. So, video over. Everyone go home, right? No, hold on. Give it a second, alright? I really want to say, okay, before I go, like I said at the start of the video, I'm not that experienced with Turkish rap, or like Turkish music in general, okay? Only recently have I really started getting into it. So, if you guys have any recommendations, okay, maybe even your own personal top 5, let me at them at the comments. I want to hear them. I want to hear them. And even if they're not Turkish, fuck it. So song is a song. Post your top 5 songs. I don't care. Okay? Also, if you watch to the end of this video, comment Apple and Onion together. Fuck no, actually don't do that. I fucking hate Apple and Onion, that fuck ass Cartoon Network show. I genuinely don't even know why people like it. Okay, side tangent over, sorry. Apple and Onion. No, not onion. Apple and orange. Okay, we're doing apple and orange. If you oh my god, I can't talk. If you came this far into the video, comment apple and orange, and also your top 5 songs. And with that, oh yeah, I also want to say this video is sponsored by me. That's right, buymeacoffee.com/Kuars, and you can donate to me however much you want. I don't think there's a limit, so, you know, a nice $200 gift would do me well. Anyway, okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye! The next one's gonna be E.T., by the way. Fuck you. Bye-bye!
I'm walking lonely, got no homies, feeling like a ghost. She don't feel me anymore, she says I'm never home. I got no lights on, I'm slumped in my chair again. She never come home, she never will feel me again. I cannot differentiate a day since 2016.